Welcome back to my channel. My name is Benny Mitchell. Once you like my subscribe to my channel for videos, get that notification. Hold on, I get a chat set up. Copy.
https://youtube.com/@BritneyMitchell1996 C equals @u8smurfud_to subscribe to my YouTube channel.
It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. And tonight we'll see the Chicago Sky as they go up against the New York Liberty. And coming to you from the borough of Brooklyn, I'm Blake Suniga. Pleased to have you here along with my broadcast partners, Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz.
Let's go, screw up.
And the excitement of a new WNBA season really hasn't worn off yet.
Well, you think, training camp happened, preseason happened, so these teams, they're still getting up to full speed. Some are clicking, others are still fine-tuning, but it's very exciting either way.
Well, soon enough, everyone will be rolling, and then the competition starts to get real fierce.
Now here's Edwards. That one falls, a great assist by Angel Reese.
And for her position, Angel Reese is a very solid playmaker.
For three.
And here's Ionescu. For three.
That's all.
And Cardoso gets the board. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Outside Edwards. Makes it off the glass.
You love her presence on this team as a scorer. It has a calming effect for them. She's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Lainey Hamilton. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. After two misses to start the game, she's on the board.
On Ionescu's shot, and her accuracy from deep is great as well.
You know, when you look at Sabrina Ionescu, one of the highlights for her in the offseason, competing against Steph Curry in a three-point contest. That was fun.
It was also special for NBA and WNBA fans. The event took place during the NBA All-Star Weekend, and Sabrina held her own, recording a score of 26 to Steph's 29.
Good job.
Pass to Ionescu.
That's off.
Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
Oh my God.
That looks almost automatic for Ionescu. Has total confidence in her shooting.
I think we got nobody to stop her.
Here's Chicago now, leading by 5. Edwards with it.
That's off.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And that one's
Let's
good.
go.
Atkins.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points, they add up in a hurry when you give them looks from deep.
Hold on, do some my community post. Hold on. Alright.
Now here's Williams.
A 3.
Pass to Jones. Now Mitchell.
Let me off.
Here's Laney Hamilton. Rebound Chicago. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Projected by Jonquel Jones. Out to the right wing. Here's Reese. And there's the Sky with another bucket.
Let's go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely. The defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passer.
Now here's Ionescu. He has 5.
Ready.
Now here's Edwards. She's covered by Mitchell. Good.
Let's go. 13-12.
Dreamed of a much better start they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. As Angel Reese with the rebound.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for them.
Good history of the Liberty. Last year was their strongest team yet.
The most regular season games the Liberty ever won was 23. Until last year, when they won 32. Brianna Stewart won MVP, beating the Aces for the Commissioner's Cup. But in the almighty WNBA Finals, the Liberty fell to the Aces in 4 games. There's no way around it. It's been a difficult game for her offensively, and it has cost her team.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Liberty.
That is an unforced error if I've ever seen one, guys. Just not an ideal pass.
Let's caught that pass.
Now Ionescu.
Bad turnover.
Shot to stop the run, and she sinks the layup.
Love the take from Cloud right there. Not letting the defense deter her.
Edwards, left side. Now Cardoso. She's guarded by Williams. Good on the shot.
Yeah, they're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. This just isn't going to cut it if they want a chance at winning this game.
Not at all. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. I mean, effort-wise, execution-wise, something. They've got to do better.
Now here is Ionescu.
That's
5
all.
points in the game.
That's on me.
Good
That's on for the steal.
three-point shot.
One of the hardest workers in the WNBA, Sabrina Ionescu, has worked really hard at perfecting that shot.
Here's Edwards. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
A tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball.
Yeah, just some really impressive scoring. Everything seems to be going in.
Pass to Williams. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Camila Cardoso. Now here's Edwards. Out to the left wing. The tray. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. She remains perfect.
They are doing some damage from downtown, guys.
Which is the main reason they're sitting on this huge early lead. What shooting.
Just an aerial display from beyond the arc.
Cloud outside. The pick by Jones. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Sky out in front, leading by... A lopsided first quarter in the books as we get ready to begin the second quarter. And for the Sky here, they've been putting on a show for us.
They've come out of the gate strong and put in a solid first quarter.
A lot of good looks for them on offense so far. Just quality shots.
Pass to Turner. Oh, Cardoso with the block. Down low. And it's Chicago with another.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They've played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
Pass to Evans. There's the three. One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game.
Pulling the strings, Evans driving in the pick and roll.
Well, Brian, her numbers may not pop out at you, but Dana Evans is a steadying presence at the point.
Absolutely. She makes good decisions. She excels at the pick and roll. She's got a reliable floater, and she plays aggressive on-ball defense.
Mitchell outside. And it's off from three-point range.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Pass to Pupa. Reese on the left. To the left side wing. Here's Edwards. That's in there. Angel Reese with the assist.
Timeout.
When she's giving her team this kind of effort and efficiency, they are just so tough to beat.
And the Liberty with possession here. Mitchell outside. Jones. Picked by Jones. New York, no good that time either. Pass to Pupa. Atkins. Here's Cardoso. Clock at 6. And she's going for the oop here.
And now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up much longer.
When was the last time they missed, Tim? This is just a remarkable shooting display.
They're putting on a clinic.
Here's Mitchell. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Edwards. Cardoso, guarded by Sabali. And that one's good.
Well, we see this night in and night out. Cardoso being powerful inside.
Jones with it. Picked by Jones. Mitchell with it. Working on Edwards. They need this. Shot blocked. Pass to Reese. The jump hook. Edwards with the bucket.
It's not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many looks from in close.
You know, usually when teams give up runs like this, it's because they allow chances from inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And stolen by Atkins. Here's Cardoso. That's her fourth basket of this game, and she's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Yeah, I'd say that shot was well within her range.
I hope so. There's nothing like a one-footer.
Pulls up on the elbow. Rebound Chicago.
She just has not been able to make anything this quarter.
Here's Edwards. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. She remains perfect.
Hey, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint, and they keep scoring points.
And you know, Brian, there's not really a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting in the paint like they have been on the run.
It's good from long range.
And Mitchell is an experienced player, someone that understands exactly how to capitalize off the pick and roll.
And the 3-ball is good.
She's created some good opportunities for herself and made the most of them.
Here's Cloud. Mitchell up top. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Angel Reese.
I'm sorry to say it, guys, but she's given them little to nothing at the offensive end.
Back to Cardoso. Pass to Edwards. Ipupa. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Edwards. She's tightly guarded. And there it is.
She has been unconscious this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Mitchell with it. Jones outside. Lainey Hamilton. Sabali the screen. And Lainey Hamilton hits from deep.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a very rough first quarter from deep.
Outside Edwards. 3-pointer. And again, it's the sky from deep.
The more touches she gets, the more the lead grows.
Here's New York now. Now here's Mitchell. The 3 doesn't go for her. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Sky delivering the blowout. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court.
And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. Well, how about Edwards? She's been displaying her skills today.
The defensive effort and intensity that she's brought to this game has been fantastic, really firing up her teammates.
She's been patrolling the court, blocking shot after shot out there, and really has made a statement with her defensive play.
Now here's Lainey Hamilton. She's covered by Edwards. Ionescu outside. Williams sets the screen. And Sabrina Ionescu with the 3.
Did you see how deep that shot was? There are truly no limits to what Ionescu can do out there.
Here's Edwards. Softly drops in the floater.
What a top-notch game she's having. And really, she's got her team in front, and it sure seems like she's going to keep them there if she can continue to play like this.
Pass to Williams. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. There's the lob to the hoop. Ionescu. Jones right side. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. Offensive rebound. Count it. Good.
Like she's on a BOGO stick. Williams up for the board, down a moment, then up for the points. What energy.
Here's Edwards. Cardoso. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's an 86% accuracy mark. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Mitchell outside. Pass to Ionescu. This one for three. It's Cardoso with the rebound.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Tremendous instincts from Cardoso. Surveys the court and easily makes the smart pass.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see just how impressive that move was.
Their rebounding has been a big key to their success in this game.
It really has been a completely one-sided battle on the boards.
Good on the bucket.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Mitchell, shot's good.
It's important that Mitchell keeps hitting from deep. Because that's going to help open up the offense.
Well, last season, Kelsey Mitchell was named an All-Star for the first time in her career.
And it's good to see her getting her flowers. It took her 6 seasons to make an All-Star team, but she's been a great scorer for a long time now.
Edwards with the bucket.
5 straight now, coming out of halftime, rolling.
On offense, here the Liberty. High post, Elizabeth Williams. Cardoso on her.
How about the reach of Cardoso? 6'7" and able to knock away the shot.
Ariel Atkins on the wing. Edwards, she's covered by Mitchell. Edwards with the bucket.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is working for sure. 5 of their last 6 field goals, they've come from inside the paint.
Ionescu outside. No good on the triple.
This has not been a quarter to remember for her.
I mean, what's going on right now? What is this? She's not making any sort of impact for them at that end of the court.
Out to Atkins. From the arc. And again, it's the sky from deep.
And it's pretty hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the stats monitor, there's a stark discrepancy. When you look at the assist column, and you see that difference as far as fluidity in their respective offenses, too.
Just 5 to shoot. Ionescu. A good-looking shot from the wing.
Well, they rely on Ionescu to create offense, sometimes for others, sometimes for herself.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Ionescu. And another basket for Chicago.
Performing at such a high level. They've got her to thank for this lead.
Let's go with a 3. Chicago with the rebound.
She's been ice cold from three-point range since halftime, and she continues to fire away. She's got to tone it down.
Now here's Edwards. D right on her. Back to Atkins. And again, it's the sky from deep.
Oh, I think she owes the three-pointer dinner. It's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Again, Sabrina Ionescu missing. Teardrop shot. Edwards with the bucket.
Offensively, a perfect quarter. She hasn't missed a single shot.
And here's Ionescu. 13 points in this game. Nailed from three-point land.
She's putting on a commanding performance here. She's now hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
From deep. The shot comes out. The shot will not fall. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Sky opening a huge gap. And we're just... And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth. And so it's Chicago with it. Now Edwards. Assi Pupa. Sinks the triple.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
Here's Laney Hamilton. And the league is expanding for the 2025 season. Very exciting. What do you guys think is the best part about it?
Well, for me, it's the extra roster spots. There are so many talented players in women's basketball right now. And the W, it's really needed more space, more spots, more places on the roster for a while now.
Oh, I agree. I mean, when you look at the last cut lists back in May, right before the season, there are some serious hoopers on them.
Out to Atkins. And again, it's the Sky from deep.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Back to Jones. Cloud lets it go from deep. A rebound by Camila Cardoso. Here's Edwards. And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
With the size advantage as big as it was right there, that's exactly what she should do in that situation. Take it strong to the middle.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Pass to Williams, to the inside. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets the 3-second call. Now here's Edwards. Evans covering. Edwards with the bucket.
She's had such a steady hand, and I think watching this game, she's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, her shooting percentage is unreal right now. Just so dependable here today.
Laney Hamilton left side. Over Atkins. Laney Hamilton can't hit.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish him there.
Edwards inside. Laney Hamilton covering. And she makes that one.
You want to talk about a major contribution? I'll tell you a major contribution. She scored over half their points so far.
Cloud outside. Poked loose. Fast break Chicago. And the basket is good.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They just aren't missing.
Jones outside. Laney Hamilton. A pick by Jones. To halt the run. Kept alive. And another shot. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Here's Edwards. Count the basket.
The leading scorer in this game, the dominant figure today. I mean, there's just no doubt about what she can do on the court.
Pass to Evans. As Angel Reese with the rebound.
And you can just feel the desperation now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
They're clearly frustrated, and it's understandable. I mean, they're on the wrong side of a monster run.
And they got to just settle down, stick to the game plan.
Yeah, keep your composure.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Cloud. Pass to Williams. To the paint. Laney Hamilton. Over Atkins. Laney Hamilton can't hit.
Didn't come away with points, but they'd be happy if every possession ended with that shot.
Edwards. And she makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
If they're going to be successful, they need her scoring, and certainly they've gotten it today, and then some.
Jones outside. Outside, Laney Hamilton. Back to Jones. To the middle. Evans. No good with the layup. And she's going for the alley-oop. Inside. Here's Edwards. From 13 feet, down it goes.
Really smart. Draw the defender out to the perimeter because inside there's just too much size for her to be effective.
Exactly. You know, if she finds her spot on the perimeter and doesn't force things, her outside shot is going to be hard to block no matter who is on her.
Laney Hamilton, that one's good.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Drains the three-pointer.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Cloud with it. Outside, Laney Hamilton. And she can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Edwards. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw.
At the line for the Sky.
Now here's Laney Hamilton. And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Picked by Jones. Sabrina Ionescu from outside hits the three-point bomb.
It's easier to find success in the pick-and-roll game when you have the kind of high basketball IQ Ionescu has.
Right side Edwards. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
No problem for Chicago as they get the win. A resounding victory for them and in enemy territory, no less.
It was enemy territory, but with the way that they controlled the game, they took the crowd completely out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up.
Let's go. Let's see those Storms going through with 3-0. Let's get it.
Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Chicago Sky as they play against the Seattle Storm. In the booth with Tim Sports and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. And with the season in its early stages here, teams are trying to gather momentum.
That's the goal right now. Don't dig a hole for yourself.
Just get into a
position of confidence.
Yeah, as competitive as the WNBA is, success at this time of the year is so important.
Well, she moved on from the Storm in 2023, but still, Breanna Stewart is a legend in Seattle, and there's no doubt she always will be.
I mean, 6 years with the Storm, 2 titles, an MVP.
Oh my God,
first team
on that.
4 times. You throw in the first ever Commissioner's Cup that they won, and Stewie was the MVP. It was an unreal run for her in the Pacific Northwest.
Let's go.
It's good from long range.
Right back at you. They immediately
Let's go. Wait, only shooters right here.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Now here's Horston. Sabali down low. Reese defending. And it's Sabali missing.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
Outside Atkins. Pulls up from the top of the key. And
let's go.
Another basket for Chicago.
Off to a nice start. They've hit all 3 from the field.
Pass to Horston. There's a screen. Now Stevens, covered by Cardoso. Here's Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Horston. She tries for 3. Here's Edwards. Makes it
let's
off
go.
the glass.
10-3. Let's go fast.
On 4 shots. Everything is falling for them early.
3.
Here's Seattle. 7-point differential. Shot to stop the run. A rebound by the Sky.
And now they're 1 for 5 to start this game. Having trouble getting it going.
Count that.
Let's go. 12-3.
Pretty impressive. 5 straight makes to start this game.
Here in the first with just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Let's go fast for 3.
Outside Sabali. Horston. Fires from deep. It's Cardoso with the rebound. They put up quite a few unanswered points.
Clearly, I mean, they've hit on something that works for them.
Let's go.
They couldn't
14-3.
a much
Let's go.
better start they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly.
Fast break Chicago. There's
let's go. 15-3.
It's been a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. This is the start that coaches dream of.
Now here is Stevens. Drains it from beyond the arc.
It's big for Sabali's confidence when she hits from three-point land because she knows she has the touch.
And Brian, teams always benefit from having a reliable veteran around.
Let's go.
And as
My
Ray
team
Stevens
six. Let's go.
definitely fits that mold.
Not going to let him come close.
A seasoned player who has won a championship. Stevens knows what it takes to win at the highest level, and she can set the tone on the floor for her younger teammates.
Now here is Stevens. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And here's Satu Sabali outside. In the Storm, another three.
Oh my God.
Outside Edwards.
Let's go. What's or not? They got to take over the whole fucking game.
Defensively giving up far too many open
Because y'all dumb, I just want to play goddamn
They
defense.
need to simply shore up their defense. It's as easy as that.
Now here is Stevens. Shoots it.
Got time to play goddamn defense.
Satu Sabali. And it's the Sky ball. 13-point lead. Here's Edwards. And again,
Let's go.
it's Chicago with a three.
She is showing a
2.9.
killer
Let's go.
instinct this quarter, looking to extend this lead.
Pass to Stevens.
The threes. Walk in.
There's a screen by Stevens. Another shot, and she takes it up and lays it in.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
Good going.
Nailed from three-point land.
That's a dozen straight points coming off of threes.
Nice.
Yeah, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it, non-existent.
Now here is Stevens. From deep, Satu Sabali. Cardoso gets the board. Asi Pupa. Outside Atkins. For three. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
They're doing some damage from downtown, guys.
Which is the main reason they're sitting on this huge early lead.
Three.
Shooting.
Just an aerial display from beyond the arc.
Now here's Sabali. 9 points in the game. There's the triple. The rebound by the Sky. Here's Ipupa. Back to Edwards. Atkins. Edwards with the bucket.
Her ability is matched only by her energy, guys. She's usually in the middle of everything for them.
Let's go.
We've got a blowout underway here. Sky out in front, opening a huge gap. And don't go.
Subscribe.
And we'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move into the second. And for the Sky here, they've been putting on a show for us.
They've come out of the gate strong and put in a solid first quarter.
A lot of good looks for them on offense so far, just quality shots.
Wnba on the double team. Here's Cardoso. Sinks the three-pointer.
A few more points for them. This has been a one-sided game in just every area.
Absolutely. Their defense, their offense, it's all been outstanding.
It's just been a tremendous performance, Brian.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Inside. Stolen by Reese. Here's Ipupa. She's covered by Mule. And that one drops.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
Now here's Horston. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside Edwards. Yep.
Let's go. 42-11. Let's go.
When she's giving her team this kind of effort and efficiency, they're just so tough to beat.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over. Well, how about Edwards? She's been displaying her skills today.
Good timeout. She's absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on her much quicker, and they need to figure out a way to stop her from three-point range.
To the inside. Now here's Mule. Guarded closely. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. 5 to shoot.
That's all.
No good again that time. And so it's Chicago with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
That pass had a little bit too much heat on it for her to make a clean steal.
Yeah, that was going to be a tough catch for either of them. I mean, these are basketball players, not wide
receivers.
And now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly
keep
this up much longer.
When was the last time they missed, Tim? This is just a remarkable shooting display.
They're putting on a clinic.
And here's Mule. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Here's the three.
Grab it.
Storm miss again. Chicago in total control. Pass to Cardoso. Edwards out to Atkins. Sinks the triple.
Ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
Let's go.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. She's covered by Edwards. Wnba
shot is
off.
Really tough for this club right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they try,
Let's go.
it doesn't
Let's
work.
11. Let's go.
Gotta slow it down and just get back to the basics and the fundamentals.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Pass to Mule. Trying to get back on track.
Nope.
Called in by Angel Reese. Chicago in total control. And Brian, when it comes to Nika Mule, she earned a reputation in college for her lockdown defense.
That's right. In Mule,
go,
you're
let's
getting
go.
a player who
We're
can
not too
change
late.
a game with their defense alone. Opposing players
Agreed.
dread having Mule guarding them.
Let's go.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Walker Kimbrough.
Let's go.
Connects from three-point range.
Well, the D sagged off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up.
You're not right there. We
carry
right there.
the three.
Contested.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. Back to Edwards.
That starts hostility.
They waste
Let's
no
go.
time getting
We're
those 3
2-14.
points back.
How about that? Responding to the
We're not letting up,
three-pointer against
especially
them
me.
with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's been
Tim.
a lot of fun to watch.
Wnba with the screen. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. She's tightly guarded. Mule with the ball. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
And one thing about Mule is for certain. She works
52,
on her
13.
jump shot, and she's really making progress.
Edwards. Beyond the arc. Gets the
Let's go.
three-pointer to fall.
Let's go.
Yeah, she's
13.
played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Let's go.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough.
Let's go.
Good on the triple. Now here's Edwards. Covered by Walker Kimbrough.
Let's go.
And
Let's
that
go.
one
13.
good.
The defense has been unable to slow her down. What a game.
And here are the Storm now. Pass to Mule. There's a screen. Out. There's a screen.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, Tango. Tango.
https://youtube.com/@britneymitchell1996 C equals /lpa u8smrfud_g. Y'all keep subscribing to my YouTube channel.
Here's Walker-Kimbrough.
That's on me.
And she wills that one in, sinking right through off the
That's
back
how
iron.
we're ready.
There aren't many more complete
Come back,
point
coach, protect my
guards than
dad.
Nika Mule. She always finds the right
Let's
pass.
go.
Here's Ipupa. Outside Edwards. That's
Let's
in
go.
there.
To 919.
Angel
Let's go.
Reese with the assist.
And she's definitely making her presence felt here in the first half. She has been just incredibly effective so far.
And through the first half, a
Let's
pretty
go.
lopsided
Go in the
affair.
second quarter. So Bill, go have to with her.
Sky delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right
Let's go,
after
let's
halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's a party. It's a party. Motherfucking house. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. Let's go.
They're measuring up the shot.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started.
Let's go. This is the quarter. It's a middle one.
Displaying her skills today.
She was successful just about every time she drove the lane in the first half. She was on a mission.
It really was. You know, aggressive, attacking basketball at its very best is what we just saw. Just so fun
Let's
to
go.
watch.
Houston 119.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball not only inside, but convert those opportunities.
No doubt what their offensive
Agreed.
philosophy is today. Pound that ball inside.
I love it.
Go with it.
Pass to Sabali. Knocks down the three ball.
And once aggressive she looked tonight.
This 122.
To the wing on the left for three. Edwards.
Let's go.
with
This
the
one
bucket.
right
The
This
leading
122.
scorer in this game, the dominant figure today. I mean, there's just no doubt about what she can do on the court.
The three.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played. From deep, Satu Sabali. The rebound by the Sky.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just
Let's
shaking her
go.
head after
This
that.
622.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors taking the ball inside and attacking that rim, Brian.
That's
Agreed.
right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other.
Let's go.
Satu Sabali can't get that one to fall. And for Satu Sabali, the WNBA is a family affair.
Her sister
50.
Naira
Let's go.
is also
622.
in the
Let's go.
league. Satu is more of a shooter, while Naira is
Let's
a
go.
big. However, they both represent the German national team.
The three.
Pass to Westbrook. And here is Stevens, covered by Cardoso. Forced in the screen. To halt the run. Atkins grabs the board.
You know, you watch her and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost
Let's
all
go.
feel for her
732.
shot.
Let's
And it's
go.
not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
The three.
Pass to Horston. Now Westbrook. She's covered by Edwards. Pass to Horston. Now here's Sabali. And it's off from three-point range. Shot from 12. And
Let's go.
another basket for Chicago.
222.
And
Let's go.
suddenly, they're overflowing with confidence at the offensive end, getting everything to drop.
They're
Three.
getting everything to drop, and at an ideal time. They're poised for a terrific crunch time run in this game.
Here's Westbrook. She's covered by Edwards. Forced in the screen. Drills it from outside.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too
I'm
good a
taking
look to
five.
pass up.
Why are y'all getting open threes?
Pass to Reese. Shoots over Sabali.
Let's go.
And
One, four, three, four.
Chicago
Play
with
defense
another.
right here.
An
Stay on your
excellent
boss
display
fucking
of passing
shooters.
out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of the last 10 points have been assisted on.
Some great passing. They keep on finding the open teammate. Good ball movement.
Stevens the screen. It's picked
They're
off.
still.
Pushing it up.
All the way.
Here's Wnba. Solid play on the low
36-25.
block, and that one's good.
That's deflating for a team.
Let's
Coughing
go,
the ball up, then having it turn into immediate points at the other end.
Yeah, that just feels like giving up 2 buckets.
There's a screen.
Over that. Clamp.
Now Westbrook. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. They get it again. Stevens.
Got right
that's
there.
good.
Stevens can score from anywhere, but on the interior is where the defense really has to worry about her.
Outside Edwards. Outside Atkins. Here's Edwards. Non-stop scoring machine here. And she was fouled in the act of shooting, and opportunity for a three-point play. This trip is her second to the free throw line in this one.
27.
And here are the Storm now.
The foul. The three.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough. They set the pick. The three. A rebound by Camila Cardoso. Edwards inside. And the layup is good.
81-27.
Pretty
Let's go.
much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. I mean,
The three.
there's more holes in their defense than in a block of Swiss cheese.
Man, you just made me hungry, but that's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were inside. They've established themselves inside. And where's the cheese?
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's been the result for her over and over. I mean, she just cannot find the bottom of the bucket.
Let's go. 83-27. Let's go.
Shaky defense down low again. It's just been a mismatch in
girl.
the paint.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered like this inside.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Just 5 on the clock. Mule with the ball. Looking to end the run. And again, it's the Storm missing. Edwards inside.
Let's go. 84-27.
Off the glass.
Let's go.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed and punished down low.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Reese defending. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Angel Reese. The 3 ball. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, I think if I'm the coach, I'm telling them, keep looking to her every trip down the
What the coach is, keep finding me. Keep finding me. I'm on fire. Our feet gotta get open. So if I'm open, I'll shoot my shot. Make my shot.
And this one.
What's the full court to get it over here? Let's go.
Welcome back as the fourth quarter is right ahead. Not exactly a close contest here. Now here's Mule. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. And there's a pick. Takes the 3. Kept alive. Goes back up. The shot, no good.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get her off balance.
Edwards up top, covered by Walker Kimbrough. Out to the left wing, Wnba.
Let's go. 91-27. Let's go.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
The 3.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Launches a 3. It's Cardoso with the rebound. Chicago with the ball. Here's Edwards. An amazing finish with the hand right in her face.
What a top-notch game she's having. And really, she's got her team in front. And it sure seems like she's going to keep them there if she can continue to play like this.
Wnba gets the bucket.
You don't see that one often. The fadeaway shot when she's wide open.
Edwards up top, covered by Walker Kimbrough. Pass to Wnba. The tray drains the three-pointer.
96-29. Let's go.
Three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Oh, threes.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
And here's Wnba. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. Cardoso with it. Wnba on her. Yes,
let's go.
It's good.
Not a twin on.
Hot guys, and there's really hot. They can't miss.
Sometimes an individual will go on a shooting tear like this, but a whole team?
This is special, Brian.
And here's Mule. Pass to Walker-Kimbrough. Shot clock at 5. Wnba. Good on the 3-point shot.
No time for hesitation on the catch and shoot. Wnba knows the value of quick decision making.
Fires the 3. And
let's go. Hold on, 132. Let's go.
Only took him a few seconds to answer the 3 ball at one end with the
three.
A 3-point battle starting to take shape here.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And she was all over on that one.
I can't believe it. They cannot forget about her like that. She's not going to miss that open look.
Here's Edwards. And again,
let's go.
It's the
104-35. Let's go.
They're having so much trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either.
That'll kill you, a differential like that from beyond the arc.
Wnba, covered by Cardoso.
That's off.
Some solid defense there from Camila Cardoso. And so it's Chicago with it. And that
let's go.
is hammered
1-6-3-4. Let's go.
We're seeing the shots dropping for them very well now.
Yeah, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. Their coach has to be happy.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Mule. Now here's Wnba, covered by Cardoso. Wnba with the screen. Walker-Kimbrough. Off target from 3-point range.
Outside
Edwards.
Let's go. 1-8-3-4. Let's go.
She's got a lot of firepower right now. What a half she's having.
The threes. Good game right there.
Mule with the ball. Pass to Walker-Kimbrough. Now Mule.
That's all.
And nothing is falling right now for them. Here's Edwards. Here's Cardoso. And the basket is good.
You're going to have to do better than that to stop Cardoso.
Now Walker-Kimbrough.
Let's go.
Pass to Wnba. Walker-Kimbrough with it. 4 on the clock. Here's the pick. And there's the shot violation. Couldn't get it off in time.
Substitution.
That's how you play defense right there.
Outside Edwards. From about 10 feet out.
Let's go. 1-12-34. Let's go.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they have to put on the accelerator.
Yeah, got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
Outside Stevens. On the wings, Satou Sabally. Takes the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Oh, what a big time scoring night from Sabally. You know, she's got skill. She's 6'4". And when Satou gets going, it is so hard to slow her down.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
Filling it up from way outside. I love seeing this kind of range.
Outside Stevens.
That's 20 touches right there.
From deep, Satou Sabally. Camila Cardoso gets the board. Edwards, left side. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
19-38.
Since halftime, she has been cash money from beyond the arc. When she's this hot, the green light doesn't get any greener.
No problem for Chicago as they get the win. Resounding victory for them and in enemy territory, no less.
It was enemy territory, but with the way that they controlled the game, they took the crowd completely out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.
How do we keep getting eliminated from the playoffs? How do we keep getting eliminated from the playoffs? If we can win from the this year, I'm quit playing WNBA. Here we go. Oh, wait, what? If we can win from the this year, I'm quit playing WNBA. Here we go. Oh, wait, what? Alright, well, can't close on the chip. Getting close. Alright, well, can't close on the chip. Getting close. Let's don't care about winning a chip. Oh my god, I got swept in the first round. How? Oh my god, I got swept in the first round. How? I gotta do. Hold on. Every you can get bounced. Every you can get bounced. Go. I'm gonna play it. What's my contract? What's my contract? You got your left. Hold on. You got your left. Hold on. I'm gonna do this. The getaway. We'll do it the other way. Oh, I didn't have for his daughter. Find this playoff season. Got it. I'm tired of losing.
Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Phoenix Mercury going up against the Chicago Sky. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafiteni.
Let's go.
Offensively, she can be the engine that drives them at any given
Walking her, the three. I know playoffs, I don't care about that right now. I don't care about getting the dub. Try to get a bounce in the playoffs, put her in the playoffs.
Stewart
to
the paint. A shot by Canada, no good. Reese inside. Stewart's there. Reese gets the bucket.
Well done to finish that one off.
Phoenix with
the
the
three.
ball.
The foul.
It's a 5-point game. Outside Sabali. Stewart over Reese. Stewart misses.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much.
And again, it's the
Hey,
Sky.
let's go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
Sabali down low, covered by Cardoso. And the ball out of play, the Sky will have it. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Knox, guarded by Canada, outside Edwards. Knox, and that one drops forward.
Turn up,
Looks like they're going to have one of those days where they can do no wrong.
Next time I go come back. Oh. Go get a dough. I want one though. Two. We're down 2-1. 2-2. 3-2. Ah. Subscribe. Oh, what? What the fuck on here? Hold on. That was very successful. I don't want to win a fucking chip. Where I can win a chip on here. Really, where I can win on the WNBA. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go.